And so for my second clip here on Friday the 13th Part 3, I thought I'd just talk more in depth about certain parts of it, like what I liked, what I didn't like, some tidbits, shit like that. Um, as for the cast, I really liked them for the most part. I thought it was, like I said in the first clip, it's a good group of kids, except like some of them look like they're 40 or 50. Um, the acting is bad. The acting is pretty bad in this one. That's another reason why I prefer 4. But the acting, yes, it's bad, but I give Friday the 13th this, and that it has the hottest female actors in the series. Like, these chicks are rocking 1982 fucking looks and fashion, and they look good, man. Especially, I'm gonna have to give it up for Chris Higgins, or actually Dana Kimmel, who plays Chris Higgins, the main character. She's hot as hell. And I also like Tracy Savage, who plays Debbie. And Debbie is the one that's with, I think his name is Mike or something. I don't know. Correct me on this, somebody. Maybe, maybe Andy. Debbie and Andy. Anyways, you'll know who Debbie is. She's the chick in the shower. You get to see some of her boobies, and her boyfriend's doing the handstands as always in the hallway, and he gets sliced down the middle by Jason's machete, which is I think one of the best kills in the series. Another reason I like Friday the 13th Part 3. Part 3 is just. But Debbie, is that her name? Debbie, whatever. Tracy Savage though, the girl that plays her. I actually, yeah, she went on to become a journalist. Like she was just like this local news girl and shit, but she played a part in the O.J. Simpson trial, where like the judge was trying. She had like an informant on something. And she wouldn't give away her contact. She actually won some journalistic award for not giving up any information. It wasn't like a Pulitzer or something, but she won something for it. So that's kind of interesting. Like, and she's still doing news, like in L.A. or something somewhere. Um, Shelley, like I said, I think was like the anchor character wise for this movie. Was I have the IMDb up now? He was Larry Zerner, who is a lawyer now. It's amazing to think of like what some of these people did. Like here they are doing Friday the 13th Part 3, and they'll always be remembered for that. But like they're lawyers and journalists, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, I like the cast. Bad acting in it, even from the people I like, even from Shelley, who like I think is the best character. He gives some bad acting. Part of it is they're giving bad lines, and it's also totally goofy because some of them, like Rick, Chris's boyfriend, the main character's boyfriend, he looks like he's like 40. Then you have the stoner couple, you have this guy that looks like Cheech and Chong, like he looks like Tommy Chong, and he's pretty good at it. Actually, he might be one of the best actors in the movie, even though he's terrible. But I just kind of I like that. Like when I was little, I liked the Tommy Chong character. Um, some things I didn't like were I thought the whole like biker gang thing was stupid. When I was little, I didn't really think about it that much. Even now, I probably shouldn't because they're just there to add to the body count. But they're just the whole confrontation with the bikers are stupid. Um, God, I just watched it, but if I remember correctly, they're like in a convenience store when they get approached by these bikers. One of them's not scary at all. It's just like this black chick with tight leather pants. And one's like tall, skinny black dude. The other guy just looks like a scumbag. And I think they take Shelly's wallet or something right in the store. I'd be like, yo, this asshole's taking my wallet. Call the cops. It's just stupid. And then they go outside and he's like, I forgot. Shelly says something really stupid, like I'll know what to do next time, or it's just really corny. And he like uh, the black biker walks out and he backs up into all their bikes, and the biker looks at him, comes and punches with a chain around his fist, like punches holes into their like windshield of their car, and it's like really corny and stupid. And then Shelly goes back, and it was Rick's car, like the guy that looks like he's 50, and like Shelly's all cocky about it, like ha ha ha, sorry man. If it was my car, I would have beat Kelly to a pulp or Shelly to a pulp. And Rick's just like, oh man, my car's fucked up. Granted, it's a piece of shit car, but what the fuck? And I also don't like how the bikers follow them back, and then like their big revenge is to siphon gas. It's like, why don't you just knife the tires and be done with it? Why do you sit there and suck gas out of their car? It's stupid. But you're looking for logic in a movie called Friday the 13th Part 3. Um, if you can ignore those things and a lot of, some other stupid things. I didn't, another thing I didn't like was, like the opening scene in the store. It's like a store with an older, like, hick couple that he kills. Like, it's done well, but it's just like the scene, ever since I was a little kid, rubbed me wrong. It was just so weird. It didn't fit in because he's supposed to be on Camp Crystal Lake. I know this one isn't in Camp Crystal Lake, but he's supposed to be killing like young teenage kids or people that are 40 that are supposed to be kids, and here he's killing this old couple that have rabbits and a store and shit. It was just weird. I liked the finale in it. I liked the makeup in it. I liked how Jason looked when she hangs him and he like lifts up his mask and you get a glimpse of him. He's like, he pulls it back down. He still looks humanoid, anyways. Looks like retarded beast, but not as weird as part two where he jumps through the window with the long hair. Like, what the fuck? He looks creepy as hell in this. I think it's one of the best makeup jobs on Jason, and it's weird too because it was started by Stan Winston, I think, but someone else finished it up. I don't know. Someone will fill me in here, but in part four, he looks. It's the first one where he starts looking like a monster. I love his makeup in part four, but here's the last one where he looks sort of like it's a possible human retard or something. Um, I like the ending. I like how Chris like wakes up in the boat on the lake, and they like when they take her out of there, like she's like laughing hysterically, and she does a good job on that. She's like hee 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 hee, like laughing. That was cool. It's just yeah, I like I think the finale is what makes this one and part four work for me. But this one you have to deal with some goofiness and bad acting and shit. But uh, yeah. So I don't know. Definitely have to talk about some of the other Friday the 13th movies someday. And I hope you enjoyed the long, awkward pause. Because I am not editing this bullshit. I post straight onto YouTube because I'm hardcore, man. But, Friday the 13th Part 3. Probably the lightest in tone out of the Friday the 13th, but also one of the classics, I think, of the series. And, hottest cast of females with a decent finale. And of course, it's a classic because it introduces the hockey mask. But I think that, there's a lot of little fun things that make it work.